So I've had this keyboard for almost 16 years now. It's a Korg OASYS. And in its day, it was like the top cheese. It had all these features. It's like a big workstation type thing. But over the years now, some of the keys are getting sticky, and some of the knobs are wobbly, and it's just starting to show its age. But as far as it being playable and musical, that's a whole other story. It's still and part of the reason it still plays nicely and is very enjoyable for finding chord progressions is that the original piano programs weren't very good. Back then they were very, what you would expect in a music workstation in 2005. But over the years I completely rewrote those programs because with an OASYS you're able to go in really deep and edit and completely rewrite a program right from the very GE, the very essence of the program. You can just rewrite it. And that's exactly what I did over years, chipping away until I finally got programs that were much more playable. And it's just become this really great place to write music, original chords, switch to anything, any exotic scale with scalar. And yeah, it's just, it has the ability to give you feedback. For example, if I play a regular chord, I can have that chord play back with an inversion of that original chord. And my right hand melody will respond in kind with its own inversions of that chord. I don't know if that was a great example, but it's a little better. So with all these different programs, and there's slots for, you can write hundreds of different variations. But over the years, I've just learned what works and what doesn't work. And through sometimes just sheer luck, I've been able to program these piano patches a lot more responsive to playing piano. So let's switch it up to a different scale, try something else exotic. So here we've got the G double harmonic major scale. Again, something I would normally not use, but when you're digging for new progressions, it's really useful to try all these exotic scales. It may be harder initially to find some great progressions, but if you do, they, in my opinion, usually they're really great. So in this case, with this scale, I've picked out different chords I like. some light, some heavy. And then from there, I'll just start to play them in different sequences, trying things out. So if I find something like that that seems to be working, I'll go maybe start off something like So yeah, once you find those 8 scales, or those 8 chords, I should say, and the Korg allows me to store 8 of them, it really becomes a lot easier to patch together some musical ideas. So if you do have an old keyboard like this, don't give up on it. Just maybe dig into some of those old patches and rework them completely. You might find that your keyboard will respond a lot better, and you'll like it better than ever, and you won't want to ever give it up. So that's today's video, talking about how to rescue an old keyboard and bring new life to it. Dig deep and reprogram, and you may find some real gold in those. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had a chance to create some music today, and we shall see you on the next one.